Hello from Magic Land Farms. In this video, I'd like to share some of the ways to enjoy our summer squash. That would include the yellow squash, the zucchini, and some of our other odd ones. We can start off with the zucchini. And for the zucchini, the how old or how ripe they are and how large dictates on what you would want to use it for. For instance, like the older ones are larger. I would primarily use these for the baking. Things like zucchini bread, zucchini cake, zucchini brownies. And when selecting one, I actually like it where the skin is quite dark. It's almost getting hard. I wouldn't utilize the center of it where the seed cavity is. I would just scrape that away and then grate everything, especially the skin, because that skin really heightens a lot of flavors in the baked goods. Like we make a chocolate zucchini cake, and it's quite good because it just heightens the chocolate flavor when you have a good ripe skin on it, grated. And then when it comes to the younger zucchini, this one's a little small, but this one I think is delicious. Just a quick pan fry, or another method is slicing right down the middle, scooping a tiny bit of it out, and then putting a form of filling in, either seasoned breadcrumbs or even some meat, some cheese, and baking that in the oven or broiling it is really good. Known as zucchini boats, sometimes it's called. I haven't particularly had much of it, but some people like to stuff the blossoms. I can't sell them down at the farm because they have a shelf life of like 2 hours. But if you grow them at home, you could just pick some real quick and stuff them and fry them. You can do it with the male flowers, but I actually prefer doing it with the female flowers. That would be the little zucchini with the flower at the end. You can just stuff the flower and then fry it. A delicacy. Now we're currently in our first patch of summer squashes, and right over here I have the yellow squash. Now, when it comes to the yellow squash, I wouldn't use these for baking like you would with the zucchini. You can. It would be at the same texture of the baked good that you would have done with the zucchini, but it just doesn't have the flavor that the zucchini has. These would primarily be, I would just pan fry them, or along with the zucchini I didn't mention, but you could just slice them up and batter them and deep fry them. Some people like it like that, but I just like it a quick pan fry. So a lot of my customers have been enjoying these with fried up onions with them too. The flowers that I was mentioning with the zucchini can be done with the yellow squash also, if you happen to have plants at home. Once again, I can't sell these at the farm because shelf life is like non-existent. I also have some of the weirder squashes. Like the row right behind here is the yellow zucchini. Now these, it almost looks like it. They are like a cross between the yellow squash and the zucchini. They don't have quite as much flavor as the zucchini. They're a little milder, is basically what I'm just saying. I would still mainly use this for frying up in a pan, or stir fries or deep frying. I wouldn't make a zucchini bread or any other baked goods out of it because you really want that more intense zucchini flavor. But if you're doing a summer squash salad or something like that, these are also good to just chop up into that. And along this row, if I remember, yes, down this way, down this way, is what is the variety known as one ball. Now, if somebody's had the yellow squash before, by the way, this is a straight neck variety. It's just a yellow squash with a straight neck. There are crooked neck varieties which would have the curve to the neck. Pretty much the same taste, so it's just easier to chop up. So I mainly grow the straight necks. The one ball is very similar to the yellow squash, except for it's like the best yellow squash you've ever had. I keep on growing these and trying to educate people on how delicious these things are. You would prepare them the exact same way as the yellow squash. They can be cut up, deep fried or pan fried, or just cut up in salads also. They're awesome. I have not yet, I've been actually debating on it, but I've not yet let them grow to full maturity. I'm almost wondering if that would look like a pumpkin after it's full mature. Maybe one of the later videos will show something. And then I have one more of the weird squashes. The only thing is we're going to have to walk a bit down that way. And our last of our more unusual summer squash is the Pantheon. It's an Italian zucchini. It is very unique, as in it doesn't quite taste like a zucchini. It doesn't quite taste like a yellow squash. It's its own breed. Its texture is awesome. I would recommend for anybody who just likes the summer squashes in general to try it. It tastes really good, and it's just different than all the others. We've tried making zucchini bread out of it. It's, once again, does fine on the texture and so forth, but it lacks that intense zucchini flavor that you get with a overripe regular zucchini. So one of these I would recommend if you're ever interested in trying new things. Give this one a try. Another note, though, is I feel funny, you might say, is that whenever we say we need to harvest more stuff, more of the zucchinis and yellow squash, we'll say we need more zucchini, we need more yellow squash. But when it comes to these, the one balls, Pantheon, the yellow zucchini, we'll just call them weirdos. So if we need more down there, we'll go, oh, we need to get some more weirdos, because they're just that much different than all the other summer squashes. Well, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for praying for all that rain. We've been getting it so timely that I have not been needing to irrigate. So once again, thank you on that one. And well, bye, and please subscribe.